My friend. I promised her I would do everything I could to bring Dad home to her before she died. I failed. Though I hope they are now together, that is not good enough. Dad needs to come home. I wanted to keep the promise I made to my mother. I also want to see other families welcome home their missing. On this National POW/MIA Recognition Day, please make it a day to not only honor and remember, but also to make a commitment to the mission, to help us get cases resolved, and to bring home our missing. Today is a day of hope. With so many like you, we can be successful. We can bring them home. And finally, we celebrate a special birthday today, the United States Air Force. As an Air Force brat, I simply have to salute all Air Force personnel, including my dad. As the song goes, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. So happy birthday, Air Force. God bless all of you, and God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kane. Now I would like to introduce a great friend of the park, Mr. Bill Norwood.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. What a beautiful day. What a privilege it is to live in America. You know, I've heard some people say that patriotism is not alive in America today. But I differ to agree with them. As it is shown here today, patriotism does still exist. And we thank you for coming. Now, I had a nice long speech prepared, but I lost it. Fortunately for you guys, all I have is a few notes here, but I won't keep you very long. But my purpose for being here today is to make a presentation. And since this presentation involves the Korean War ex-POW family organization, I would like to take a moment and ask that each Korean War ex-POW, along with the family members and the surviving spouses, to please stand and be recognized at this time. Will you do that? Thank you so very much. It's such a privilege to be with my POW buddies and family members. Now, as I said, my purpose is to make a presentation, but before I do, I would like to explain a few of the details relating to this presentation. When Americans were released from those stinking POW camps in North Korea, we came home, went to work, attempted to fit in society and forget those unpleasant experiences we endured as prisoners of war. Now, this worked well for a while, but later those horrible memories began to surface in the form of nightmares and other health-related problems. For me, I needed someone to talk to, someone that would understand the problems that I was experiencing. I could not talk to my family members. They could not understand. They were willing to listen, but they couldn't understand. I could talk to my veteran friends, but they didn't understand. I needed to talk to someone who had also experienced this ordeal. So I searched for 2 years, and I found only 12 of my buddies that I had served with. Seems that everyone just vanished, disappeared, and didn't want to talk about those experiences. But the 12 of us met in July of 1976 for a reunion, which turned out to be the therapy that I had been looking for. I discovered that most of them were experiencing the same problems that I was experiencing. For 39 years, we met annually at somewhere across the country, and we increased our roster from those 12 original members to more than 2,000 on our roster. And I might add that out of those 12 original members, I'm the only one that's left surviving today. During this time of 39 years, we visited 26 different cities and revisited 13 of those locations. We were incorporated as a tax-exempt organization registered as the Korean War ex-POW Association. But due to our advanced age, health conditions, and the inability to travel, our association was disbanded at our annual reunion in July 2014. Now, among those things that we needed to dispose of was our association flag, our banner that we had carried across the country for 39 years. We did not want this left in some darkened closet someplace and disposed of in less than an honorable manner. Now, I contacted the Andersonville National Park Service and inquired about the possibility of them accepting our flag for safekeeping. And through some fine cooperation from the park personnel, this was not only accepted, but it was agreed that it would be put in the museum here at the National Park Service. A great relief for me to know that our flag will be protected. And before we unveil the flag, I'd like to personally thank Superintendent Sellers for the effort that he has put into this. You know, they don't take tacky things here. They only take the very best. And through the efforts of the superintendent and also the Friends of Andersonville, they have restored this flag into its perfect condition. So, Superintendent Sellers, if you would come forward, we will unveil the flag. And if you'd like to take photos, you're free to do so after the ceremony. Isn't it a beauty? Gosh, I hardly recognize that from those stains that happen from spilling Coca-Cola on it or whatever. But we're so proud to know that our flag will be protected forever here at Andersonville. And there's one other little minor thing. After our meeting in 2014, we had one other item that needed to be disposed of. And our membership voted that those proceeds should be donated to the POW traveling exhibit that is called The Victory Within, that is being displayed across the country, educating particularly the students. And Superintendent Sellers, if you would bring our other guest up, I'd like to present to you from the Korean War ex-POW Association the check in the amount of $22,475.94.
Thank you, Bill, and I'd like to accept this for the Friends of Andersonville and ensure each and every one of you that this money is dedicated to the traveling exhibit, to take it throughout this country and ensure that everyone knows the POW story and the POW experience, and that no one ever forgets. Thank you.